Congratulations, Mr. Ben Bernanke. You see, a lot of the reasons why I talk about $1,000 silver here is because of you. A lot of it is because of you. You have done a great job in stimulating the economy to ensure that the price of gold and silver is going to go higher. And at the same point, you've helped out Obama's predictions in creating and saving jobs, as he saved, I don't know how many of jobs he saved, quite a few, because of the economic stimulus. Instead of us having 40,000 jobs here and 100,000 here, and a 10% unemployment rate, we'd be having 300,000 here and 13% unemployment. See, they weren't wrong about the unemployment being a lot higher if they didn't do the stimulus. They were just wrong on what it was going to be. They said, if we don't pass the stimulus, unemployment's going to be like 8-9% or whatever. And of course, it got to 10. And they did pass the stimulus, so they should have said it would have got to like 12-13%. But what's done is done. And he won the award for just stopping the fall from happening or relieving the pain from what's going on. Sort of like painkillers. When you are in a lot of pain, you take it, next thing you know, you're feeling so great, and the feelings are amazing because the pain is gone, and you just got this high euphoria, which was given to our economy through our stimulus package plans. However it might be. Some say it's 800 billion. I have to say, how many trillion is it? 2, 3, 4? I don't know, but it's pretty evident that's the case. And a lot of people who were in stocks throughout this whole leg lower in November, see the Dow go to 7,000 and change, and then 6,000 and change in 2009 in March. Now these people who still have believed that we have not hit bottom can at least have more time to figure out what to do with the situation. But it's tough for me to say that you deserve Person of the Year when you didn't go down to the root of the problem when you gave the drug, because what surgeons do is they give their patients some high anesthesia, like we're talking some powerful drugs, and then they get down to the root of the problem while they were on the drugs. That didn't happen when you did the drugs here. You didn't get down to the root of the problem. It's almost like giving the anesthetic to a patient who is having some sort of heart issues and then doing nothing within it to get to the issue of the heart problems. Meaning maybe just feed it with a bunch of more chips and beer or whatever. Because to me, it's more sanity or more sane to give the stimulus packages and then get to the root of the issue. And that is going off the gold standard or having some sort of way of non-sound money is a problem. Especially when we monetize it, monopolize it as central bankers, and then charge interest to guarantee debt. Is that really what you want? And if it's all that it's a planned economic collapse, all you gotta do is get on here and say, I'm sorry, we were planning this economic collapse the whole time and we're still planning on doing so. We'll just tell you what we're doing now. That's what you need to be done. If you want to plan the economic collapse, don't be secretive about it. Tell us how it's happening. We can work together and collapse it together if that's what you want. And of course, I'm all for collapsing the economic monetary system, because that to me seems like one of the steps needed to getting to a more sane economic system. One like the Venus Project, where we can work through the trade of gratification and love rather than that of the current economic system we have now. It just seems so obvious that's what the plan is. That's why I don't think Bernanke should get Man of the Year. Now, if Bernanke were to say in his Fed minutes yesterday that it was planned and that we screwed up because of how interest works, explains all the fundamentals, any of these types of things, then maybe I would say he deserves the Person of the Year award. But I just don't like give it to people who just hasn't come through with their predictions yet. Maybe he should win it in 2010 if he is correct and we do see a slow economic recovery. We see the unemployment rate stubborning at 10% and there's none of these people stating, well, it's because of the U6 and how it's now at 20 or 21. And that's another thing, U6. If you started using that rate more, I would give you more credit again, but you don't. There's a lot of reasons why I'm not a big fan of their policies. So no. Person of the Year for me, who would I give it to if I had to give it to anyone? See, everyone's Person of the Year would be different. Celente, maybe. Gerald Celente. Yeah, you know Time Magazine's not going to say that. Why would they? And the only reason I can give it to Gerald Celente is, I don't know what it is. I believe in like 98.9% of what he has to say, which is something that not many people can come close to doing. If I can believe 85% of what you say, wow. Bernanke, I mean, I have to try to figure out, you just don't get it, or are you just wanting other people not to get it? I think it's the latter. Thank you for watching.